Previously on Nicobbq.
I wonder if I actually could make a top 10 of all the Yarn Yoshi. Well, that's it guys. I have officially ran out of ideas for YouTube videos. But don't let that distract you from the fact that Yoshi's Woolly World is one of the cutest games ever created on planet Earth. And it's mostly thanks to these little guys here, those little Yarn Yoshis. I mean, look at how cute they are. Look at them. They're like the cutest thing ever created. I love those things. But you know what? In the real game, that's real life, but we don't care about real life. In the real game, Yoshi's Woolly World, there's like a bunch of different Yoshi that you can pick. But which one are the cutest? Well, this is what this top 10 is all about, because I've played with all of them, I've checked them all out, and now I have my list of my top 10 favorite. Hey, I'm Nico, and here's my top 10 cutest Yarn Yoshis. Let's start off the list with the cutest chicken you will ever see in your entire life. This is Miss CLUCK the Yoshi, but I usually call it Chicken Yoshi, because let's be real, you're fooling no one here, my man, okay? You're a chicken. This Yarn Yoshi can be found in a level full of little chickens and giant eggs containing said chickens. But you know what? What came first? The little chickens or the giant eggs? I especially like the fact that the little Yoshi wears overalls and has little red spirals on his cheeks. That is so cute! Some of the Yarn Yoshis are actually based off enemies found in the game, and this next one, Lakitu Yoshi, is exactly what I would expect to see when a Lakitu merges with a Yoshi. All of the little details are there. There's black around Yoshi's eyes, mimicking the glasses Lakitu wears. There's the little green shell on his back, but my favorite part has to be his body. The bottom part of this Yoshi is white. As you know, Lakitu is usually traveling inside a cloud, and there's even the smiling cloud eyes on Yoshi's belly. And since one of Yoshi's ability, the flutter jump, allows him to, you know, kind of glide in the air for a couple of seconds, I love to imagine that I am actually controlling Lakitu floating around on my little cloud. While the Amiibo market might be kinda dead right now, at one point I remember walking in stores and buying them all the time to have my epic collection. While I think I may have been overboard and bought too much of them, the fact that you can use them to create new Yarn Yoshi still blows my mind. And one of my favorite is the Donkey Kong Yoshi. I really like the Donkey Kong series, and the idea of having the opportunity to create a Yoshi that looks exactly like Donkey is mind-blowing. I mean, look at this gorilla Yoshi wearing a red tie. You know how the Lego games feature tons of different IPs like Lego Star Wars, Lego Marvel, Lego Indiana Jones, whatever? Well, I wouldn't mind seeing a Yoshi Donkey Kong spin-off game on the Switch, and I doubt this will ever be a thing because that's kinda weird. But you know, we should never say never, cause people thought Ridley and King K. Rool were too big to be in Super Smash Bros. And well, look at them now. Here they are. Next up on this list, we got our buddy Flame Yoshi. A gray Yoshi with a flame pattern on his belly, as well as little flames on his feet. As cute as Yarn Yoshis may be, sometimes you just want to look like a bad boy, and this suit is what you need for that. All enemies will now be afraid of you and will be intimidated by how cool you look. Okay, they probably won't. But still, I really think this Yoshi is cool looking, and I remember playing the later levels in the game using that suit to feel more powerful. Did it work? I don't know, I kept losing and stuff, but I eventually beat the game, so yeah, I guess it's proof that it worked. You know, sometimes I really like when games break the fourth wall and become self-aware that they're games. And I really like the Nintendo Switch t-shirt that was obtainable in The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. I mean, that's pretty style. Well, Yoshi's Woolly World has a similar product placement, but it's actually for the console it came out on, the Wii U. And not any Wii U, the Wii U Deluxe. Yeah, this Yoshi is pretty simple. It's just a blue Yarn Yoshi with a Wii U logo on his belly. But as simple as his design may be, I still think it's pretty cool. It's almost as if you're playing as a normal Yoshi that wears a promotional t-shirt for the Wii U. You're literally completing levels and advertising the Wii U at the same time. It's a shame that this promotion was not enough for people to buy the Wii U, but hey, at least we tried, Yoshi. Maybe next time. So pretty much all of the Yoshi featured on this list so far have been super detailed, and sometimes I just like to play as a pretty standard Yoshi. And I decided to go with the Nighttime Yoshi, as it is pretty simple, being a traditional black Yoshi. But one thing that this Yoshi has that the standard black Yoshi doesn't is the little purple shoes, and that's what makes him special. Personally, I like using this Yoshi in dark areas. For example, look here in this Boom Mansion. Doesn't the Yoshi just feels right at home? I personally like switching Yoshi every 2 or 3 levels in the game, but sometimes having a standard simple color Yoshi is exactly what I need to relax and play. So, Nighttime Yoshi was like the Yoshi of the night, you know, the Yoshi that I am when I am sleeping. But this next one, Star Yoshi, well, he's the type of Yoshi that I like to play late at night, but just before bedtime. But you know, not when I'm like sleeping and whatever. This Yoshi is dark blue and has little stars on his cheeks, as well as one on his little saddle on the back. It also looks like Star Yoshi has blue and yellow little shoes, which looks really good. I think this Yoshi especially looks good in ice levels like this one, where all of the colors seem just to fit right in and blend in together, and that's one thing that I really like about this Yoshi. I consider Yoshi's Woolly World to be some sort of spiritual sequel to Yoshi's Island for the Super Nintendo, since they feature similar gameplay and game mechanics, but they also share one of the scariest boss of my childhood, NAVAL PIRANHA. This plant is quite spooky when you don't know the secret trick to defeat it. It made the big return in Yoshi's Woolly World, and defeating it while collecting all of the wool gives you access to NAVAL PIRANHA Yoshi. And this costume turns you into a piranha plant. I mean, it's the classic Mario one with the red and white face and the green body. You could actually fool a real piranha plant with that amazing costume. And since Yoshi's main mean of attack is to eat his enemies, you actually turn into the deadliest piranha plant ever created in a Mario game. I mean, can you imagine playing a Mario game with a giant piranha plant that was chasing you like a Yoshi and had a long tongue like him? Like, you'd stand no chance. This would be overpowered for sure. Mario's arch nemesis has to be Bowser, but did you know that Yoshi has an arch nemesis of his own? You may think it's Baby Bowser, as he appeared in Yoshi's Island, Yoshi's Story, and now even in this one, but personally, I think Baby Bowser shouldn't be held responsible for everything, as he is just a baby. However, Kamek the Magic Koopa is fully aware of everything he's doing, and that's why I think Kamek is the big baddie in all of the Yoshi games. So you know, when Yoshi's Woolly World gave me the opportunity of being a Yoshi that looks exactly like Kamek, I had to jump on the opportunity. Kamek Yoshi may not be wearing the traditional wizard hat and robe, but I think the suit does Kamek justice. We have the black eye acting as the glasses once again, we have the yellow hand and face, and we have the robe in a way, as Yoshi's body is actually all blue. But finally, the red and yellow shoes are super well detailed. One thing that I like with this suit is actually meeting Kamek. Like, look at this, Kamek Yoshi meeting Kamek. Wow, this is so meta. As well as I like classic colored Yoshi, sometimes I really want to stand out of the crowd, and this is where Moo Moo Yoshi comes into play. As the name implies, this Yoshi is a cow. Yup, that's it. I mean, look at him, you can't say that this Yoshi ain't a cow. Obviously, it has the black dots on the yellowish white body, but this Yoshi has the pink nose, which cartoony cows usually all have. This Yoshi looks like it came straight out of Moo Moo Meadows from Mario Kart Wii, and it's actually pretty nice. Who would have thought that we would be playing as a cow Yoshi one day in our life? Well, not me. I personally think that this Yoshi is the cutest of them all, but that's probably because as a kid, I really liked cartoony cows. I just don't know why, they're just so cute to me, and so is that Yoshi. Hey, I'm Nico, and I hope you enjoyed this top 10. Obviously, your opinions may not be the same as mine, so I'd like to know what your favorite Yarn Yoshis are in the comment section down below. If you enjoyed this top 10 and want to see more, well, click here or there to watch some more, because I made a lot of them. Anyways, give this video a like, subscribe, do all that fun stuff, and I'll see you in the next one.